What is going on, guys and girls? My name is James and welcome back today to Roblox. How are you doing, everyone? Welcome back, welcome back. Today, of course, it is time once again to jump back into Grow a Garden, and today I am not going to move for 20 seconds. And you know the reason why? Is because finally, my giant coconut has loaded into the game. Yes, I've been talking about this giant coconut for episodes and episodes. Some thought it was simply a myth. Today, I prove you all wrong. Dun 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 dun. Giant disco coconut. And you know the thing is, I guarantee if I move, this guy is gonna disappear. 3, 2, 1. He's still there. He's still there. Yes! So yeah, finally, like, this thing is never loading in. It loads in for like a second when I go on my phone, but every single time I've made a video, this guy is just not loaded. So finally, you can see him. At this point, I'm just going to keep the largest coconut that I've ever grown and just see how many mutations I can get. But yeah, anyway, welcome back. How are we all doing? Are you good? I hope so. We've got some cool things to do today. Okay, so of course we are now halfway into the week here for the summer update. Now, unfortunately, like, I wasn't able to record the drop of the update live, but I was like online to try and get some of the cool mutations and stuff. And yeah, so this weekend we will be there on Saturday, and it's going to be a very good time. They haven't actually mentioned yet what the update is going to be, but I imagine it's probably something to do with the second part of like maybe the summer updates. Obviously you do have this like harvest time in here right now. I think it's probably best, to be honest, to like try and get like a bunch of friends or just get like an active server and then do this, because if you kind of like do it like just a few things in at a time, the rewards just really aren't worth it. So what I'm doing right now, and my plan for like a little bit later on in this episode, is to basically get a bunch of stuff ready for Saturday. So I'm going to plant like as many pineapples as I've got, watermelons, all that kind of stuff, and I do have a bunch of the new crops here growing, which I will show you guys in just a second. But we have six paradise eggs, which we're gonna hatch today, and I'm excited because we could pull Mr. Octopus, which would be very nice. So just to give you guys a little bit of a farm update, basically we did extend to the largest plot size that we could get so far, which I'm very, very pleased with. And I have just been doing like a little bit of moving, but I still think there's a lot of farm maintenance required. So I thought I'd show you guys a couple of my Ember Lilies. So I think it was a couple of episodes ago, we were sort of like working on trying to get some really good Ember Lilies. That's kind of like one of my little goals here, just to try and get like a ones with a bunch of mutations. So if I grab this favorite tool, I can unfavorite them quickly to show you what I've got so far. This one here, I think, was the first one I've started. So they're a little bit tricky to read. Oh no, I need to put this away. There we go. So currently this is gold, celestial, windstruck, pollinated, shocked, twisted, molten, and frozen. So I can get this one chocolate, which I'm going to do in this episode if I remember. And then I could also get this one, was it honey coated, honey drip, something like that. So that's going to bring it up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's at least 10. But obviously there's like many more mutations. So this guy is going to stay for a while. I'm going to favorite him back up so I don't accidentally get him. Yeah, and it's going to be Saturday. Hopefully it's going to be hit with a few more cool things. And then moving around to the back of the farm here, this is my work in progress, massive OP Ember Lily farm. So we do have some rainbows in here. We do have some discos. We do have various 4 to 5 to 6 mutations so far. And there's a couple in here which are just like 3s. So we're going to pick these and we're going to put down a spice spritzer to try and actually get some cool mutations. So obviously we're going for like the golds or the rainbows. That would be really, really good. But yeah, a few of these here I've just decided to favorite because every single one of these maybe has about 5 or 6 right now. And as you can see, they're very, very colorful. I like this fit a lot. And then, of course, we do have, you know, our 5 or 6 beanstalks. I kind of just let these guys chill, and then every now and again I just harvest them. So we're going to probably wait until Saturday to grab these guys. We really don't have, like, a huge amount of money right now, but I'm thinking, well, we can just harvest it all on Saturday, you know, and get, like, a fresh start, put some sprinklers down. I'm so happy my coconut is here. Look at the size of him. Oh. And yeah, I think so far, so good. So I did get like a bunch rid of like all of my pollinated stuff. I think I may have accidentally sold it instead of giving it to On It. And that was a bit of a whoopsie. But yeah, we hopefully can maybe pollinate a few of these. All these coconuts are absolutely tiny. But I think, you know what, I'm going to just like rip them all off. And then we're going to get some sprinklers down so we can actually grow some larger fruits. But yeah, apart from that, I think we just got to do some stuff here. So shall we actually get beginning with these guys, the paradise eggs? We've got 6 of them in total. I got quite lucky, actually. These were spawning pretty frequently, so I grabbed like pretty much every single one that actually have come into the game so far. Here we go. Are you ready? Right, so I think the octopus is like the 1%, and then I think there's just some other ones. So we're trying to get something cool here. First one. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Be good. Be good. Be good. It is. Ooh, it's an ostrich. Okay. He's a big boy, isn't he? Wow. All right. I don't know if this is rare or common. Actually, let me go and check on the wiki. Let's go and see what percentages these guys are. Okay, so massive RIPs. This is the most common one. This is Burb, basically. And what he does is he gives like hatched eggs from pets, like a little bit of an XP boost. So yeah, we're looking for the macaw, or we're looking for the ostrich. That's the one, sorry, the octopus. That's the one that we really, really want. Although apparently the bug eggs are still the rarest ones in the game. So these are like second rarest. We've got another bird. Oh, okay, 2 out of 2 L's, but we still have 4 more chances. Come on, come on, come on. Be good, be good, be good, be good, be good, be good, be good. Wait, we've only got 3 more chances. No! I thought I had 6 eggs. Oh, we got the macaw though. Okay, you know what? I'm not unhappy about that. What does he do? Because he's really cute. Ooh, I think this guy might be going in the squad. So yeah, he actually has his own mutation ability called Verdant. So it has like a small % chance every X amount of minutes to mutate one of your nearby fruits. So it might be one of those a bit like the burning one where it says like it tried to burn and it failed. But you know, if you can get like another cool mutation on one of my Ember Lilies, I think it might be worth it. The only problem is I'm not sure who to lose right now. Yeah, that's tricky. So this guy is burning stuff. This guy's honey glazing. I've got this guy who is pollinating. No, he's... Oh, yeah, okay, I'm going to get rid of the tarantula hawk. So he's, like, increasing the ability speed, but only by, like, a minute. So I think it might be time for this guy to go. I'm sorry, buddy. Level 41. Cappy, you have been good to me. But now we have a brand new Finn. It's Burb. What's his name? What's his name? What's his name? It is Kiki. Aw, cute. Well, I thought we had 6 paradise eggs, but we only actually have 5, which is really, really annoying. Unless I've snuck a sneaky one in here somewhere, but I don't think so. Anyway, let's go and hatch these 2 guys up. Come on, we want that octopus. We really want that octopus. Could we be lucky with it? Come on, octopus. It's another burb. Ah, too many burbs. All right, one more go, one more go, one more go. Get out of here, burb. 3, 2, 1. Come on. Be good. Be good. Be good. Octopus. Ooh, it's a peacock. Oh, you're really cool. What do you do? Oh, so although this pet is so cool, like this is like one of my favorite ones I think I've seen. All it does is it's a bit like the wasp that I just got rid of, and it fans its feathers, and ability cooldowns are like reduced slightly, so it will give your pets like more of a chance to do their abilities. Now I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, well, what about Mr. Moley? Surely he's not that good. The answer is, yeah, I know he's not that good, but he actually is level 55. So in 5 levels time, he's going to be traded in, and it's going to unlock me like a new pet slot. So that's basically the idea behind it. But yeah, that's why I'm keeping him for a little bit longer anyway. But he might be replaced with that peacock unless we can get some more eggs. So we're keeping an eye on the shop like every single time it stocks, the egg store, every time it resets. And yeah, going for the bug eggs, I think they're still in the rotation, but they're still super rare for that dragonfly, and we're also going for that mimic octopus too. But yeah, all right, never mind. I guess we'll try and get some more eggs for Saturday. Oh, I thought I had 6. That's so annoying. Anyway, as they say, it is what it is. And yeah, we're going to keep trucking here. So I actually do have a few of the new seeds. So we do only have like 1 sugar apple so far, which I'm surprised by. The sugar apples seem to be way less common. What on earth does that guy have there? It's God Patrick Starfish, bro. He looks perplexed. I always love like looking at people's tree sizes. Now, to my knowledge, I'm not entirely sure if you can control the size of whatever tree will spawn. So this is a loquat tree, I think. So look at the size of this, guys. A loquat, oh, I think it's called... It's like a little weird... I think they call it the Japanese plum. I think I Googled it. I wonder how many like... Google boosts in like these fruits have actually happened since the update happened, because I've never heard of a loquat before. But yeah, apparently it's called the Japanese plum in like different places. And then the Phlogia one, it's like another type of soft fruit that you can like eat from the middle, or you can stew or something. Once again, never heard of it. But yeah, like that guy's tree is massive. My tree, tiny. It's so sad. But yeah, we do have a few of the new ones. So I have just the 1 sugar apple, which I think I'm probably just going to harvest this one. And eventually, like, once I have the the Ember Lilies to how I want them. Then I'm going to start working on the sugar apples, hopefully, if I get a few more. I do have a couple of these prickly pears. I've got one Phlogia tree, however you say it, Fedua? This one. And then I have a loquat as well. But I think I also have like a bunch of extra seeds. So again, like I'm trying to work on Saturday, because if there's going to be like some kind of harvesting update or whatever, that would be a really, really cool way of doing it. Because I don't think they're going to change it too much. I think they're going to keep maybe the harvest. But yeah, I've got like green apples and stuff, but I haven't planted those just yet. Avocados, I've got some avocado trees, and various bits and pieces. Loads of cauliflowers, loads of watermelons. I'm just going to like fill. Actually, we can do that now. You see, from what I can tell, like the size doesn't matter for like when you're handing into the harvest, which is quite surprising, because you would have thought like if you could grow one massive cauliflower, then that should technically count towards, you know, like a lot more, but I guess it kind of doesn't, which is a little bit strange. So yeah, I think it's just a case of maybe spamming these guys down and seeing what happens. And then, you know, if you can get an active server, I think update day would probably be a good time for that. I think last time I was recording, we had a go, but we only got like uncommon rewards. So you do need to kind of like all do it as like part of a team, but it would be nice to have stuff to actually contribute. So yeah, I'm gonna do these pineapples here. I've got loads of cauliflowers. I've got like my Phlogias and my prickly pears and stuff. All of those I'm happy to hand in, provided they're not like too mutated. I mean, these are really hard to get to, these loquats. Some trees I like a lot more than other ones. These ones are just a little bit awkward, I think. Big tree, very small fruit, I guess. I guess what we could do now is something that I wanted to do for a little bit. So I've got these Ember Lilies nice and close to each other. I think there's 4 in here that I'm happy to get rid of. So let me just make sure everything's going to be in range. I've got my Spritzy boy, and I've got my, where's my trowel? There we go. We doubled this up with a Master Sprinkler last time, and to be honest, we only got 1 rainbow and nothing else. So I'm kind of thinking, well, do we need to use 2 in 1, or should we just use 1 this time as an experiment and see what happens? That's my plan. Is that going to be in range? Am I going to be able to put that in there? I think I am. Okay, let's go and grab these Ember Lilies. So wet and windstruck, windstruck pollinated wet, windstruck sun-dried, and then windstruck. Okay, there's 5 Ember Lilies in there. And then we're going to go right about... Oh, jeez, oh, jeez, oh, jeez. James, get it in the ground, get it in the ground. Panic. Oh, jeez, oh, jeez, oh, jeez, right there. Yes. Oh, it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hey, bro. Okay, saying hello to some dudes. Yeah, we have the Spritzy Sprinkler Boy in here right now, so we're really, really hoping for a couple of mutations. I hope this one is in range. Already, though, we're looking yellow, so I'm a bit concerned. At one point, I thought, oh yeah, they've all gone gold. It didn't happen. It didn't happen like that, but I'm kind of wondering if they mutate straight away or not. Interesting. Oh, Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah, I'm gonna accept Cristiano. It's the reason, like, it's good with the grow a garden thing, because like it's beneficial to be everyone's friend, because you get like the server boost and stuff. So yeah, it always kind of works. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. New friends. Oh yeah, and one thing that I wanted to do as well is I think last night I may have crafted one of the chocolate blasters for the cocoa, because obviously, like, with the Ember Lilies that I'm working on, I want to try and get, you know, as many mutations as I can. Right now, of course, you do have the spray for the chocolate. I feel like they're going to change this pretty soon, and that's why, like, oh, you're giving me a pepper. Thanks, bro. Yeah, so you've got like the chocolate blaster right now, and then you've got the pollinated, and then you've got one that shocks too. So I guarantee that they're probably going to change those at some point. So right now I think it's a case of just trying to get them as much as possible. So I think they've only got 1 use. Boom, but there we go. I've made this now chocolate. So this is what my 8th or 9th mutation, I think, on that one. And I need to do the same for all the other Ember Lilies if possible, just to kind of like... Well, that's my plan anyway, but of course they're not the cheapest thing in the world, because you do have to buy the cleaning spray each time. But then again, the cleaning sprays are always in stock, and I think... oh, I've already got a kiwi. That's very kind of you, thank you. I feel bad when people just give me stuff. But yeah, I do have like a bunch of... Some guy just gave me quite a nice little Ember Lily there. I appreciate that. I think it might have been Cristiano. Sweet! Oh my goodness, who's that? Ah, he's giving me so many pets. What's happening here? Look at the size of this guy. I love this guy. Look at the size of him. So, oh jeez. Okay, too many pets. Too many pets. I've got bees. I've got bees. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh, you know what? I feel bad. I'll give them out to some other people. I think that's probably what I'm gonna do. Yeah, if you give me some pets, then I'll just hand them out to like other players because this is getting a little bit crazy. Oh my goodness, I don't have these pets. Oh wow, look at this. Ashes coming in with the Windstruck Shock Chocolate Cocoa Moon Melon. Yo! Wow. How much is this gonna be worth? Got anything to sell? How much is this? How much did I just get? What? Whoa. Dude, thank you. My goodness. It's worth 1 point something billion. I have to sell this. He told me to sell it. Yes! We got money! So this is Ashes done a Roblox. What a legend. Dude! Okay, so our spritzing did nothing. Great. So yeah, unfortunately that's not the case. But to be honest with you, I made the stashes, the fat stacks, by the gift of a wonderful, wonderful crop. So thank you very much. Yeah, we need to try like slowly try and build up a bit of cash. I'm obviously working on these Ember Lilies, but yeah, it's a case of also trying to get like all of the chocolate things and the shocked before they go. So I do have... I got a bit distracted there handing out some pets, but we do have a bunch of cleaning sprays, and I think we also need, we need a cocoa bean as well. So we have like this Windstruck cocoa bean, that'll do. And yeah, let's go and actually make a couple of those. So I think, unfortunately, that's pretty much everything that we can do in this episode here. Of course, we do have the update coming, which is going to be really, really good. So I think what I'll do is I'll try and, in the background, get all of these guys going. So we want to hand in a cleaning spray. We want to hand in a cocoa. Boom. That's going to get that crafting. Boom. It's 500k, which is super cheap. Of course, they've replaced now the lightning rods with the reflection mirrors. So having things shocked is going to be a little bit more difficult. So I'm going to have to make a bunch of the chocolates and a bunch of the OGs. A bunch of the shocks, and I'm going to try and get them applied to all of these Ember Lilies if possible. I'm a bit disappointed with that sprinkler. Every single one was just a normal Ember Lily. Huh, for a master sprinkler too. I guess it's not going to do it every time, but I was thinking maybe just 1 gold if we were lucky. Well, maybe next time, huh? Well, unfortunately, that's going to be about it for this one, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. So until then, thanks, and see ya.